Hello everyone, this is Ashton, and today we're going to talk about ChatGPT and how real estate agent, and not only real estate agent, many people are using it wrongly, or you're not using it the way it should be to be more efficient. So one of the things I see is, let's pick one example in real estate. Let's say business planning. How we can do business planning with ChatGPT that is effective. Now, I always use this example. I when it comes to throwing, let's say, a wood stick versus a boomerang. You're both made of the same thing, of wood, but not one is just you can throw it. The boomerang, you can throw it and will come back to you. You can use it more efficient than a just stick. So same thing for ChatGPT. So I want you to know that one of the most important things with ChatGPT is I call it framing, meaning that whenever you use ChatGPT, you have to prepare the situation, the background. You have to tell ChatGPT what is this all about. And you have to give a personality, something to ChatGPT to start with. Otherwise, like many other realtors, they just say, do me a business plan for this year or for next 6 months. I guarantee the result you're going to get with a generic request versus a details, sophisticated and balanced request is going to be day and night. It's huge difference, and you're going to see that. Now, I'm going to switch to ChatGPT to show you what I mean so you can have a clear idea of what you're talking about here. And I already copy and paste my prompt in there for you. So for instance, let's talk about business planning for next 6 months, how we can do that properly in ChatGPT. Here's the prompt I created for you. You are Mike Ferry, real estate coach, and you are an expert on writing real estate business plan. Being inspired by Sir Bronson, write an aggressive 6 months business plan to guarantee me 3 deals in a month. Now, let me stop here. The first section, I'm going to tell ChatGPT how he should or it should think and position itself to be able to talk to me. If you put you're a famous Uber driver, write me a real estate business plan, it doesn't make sense. So ChatGPT is going to find out the strategy, the way Mike Ferry is, the things it's used, and based on that understanding, it comes forward to deliver you your request. Now, of course, Mike Ferry is an example I picked. You can pick, let's say, Craig Proctor, or you can pick another coach, let's say Rob Vivian, or any other coach that you're interested and that you think is a good role model for you. Now, I added a little bit flavor to this prompt by adding the name of a person that helps with business strategy. Sir Bronson is very famous by being a visionary and big thinker. You can put anyone else that is a role model. Let's say Mark Cuban could be another role model of thinking big or from that angle. So pick anyone you like that inspire you with the action that that person takes to take the business to the next level. This is my recommendation. You cannot have that section if you don't want to, but I highly recommend you to do that because you're going to see different effect. Now let me continue. Write an aggressive 6 months business plan to guarantee me 3 deals a month. Break this plan into a monthly and weekly action that includes everyday schedule. This plan should have action such as mindset, prospecting, follow-up, social media, posting in detail. To start with, ask me a few questions that can help you to write this 6 business plan. Now, this is another very important things to do. Ask ChatGPT, okay, this is what you have to do. You have to get inspired by this person. This is what I want. These are the steps I want you to have in there. And now, if there's any gap that would help you to complete and give me a perfect business plan, tell me what are those. maybe ChatGPT would come back to you and say, okay, I'm going to prepare your prospecting. Now, what kind of prospecting do you have in mind? Give me 2 or 3 different versions of prospecting that you're comfortable, let's say door knocking, open houses, or Facebook. So this could be one of the questions that ChatGPT come back and ask you. Let me just execute this to see what kind of result we're going to get. So you can add or you can remove things to this prompt. Now I see the answer here is understand before I. So let me see what this prompt said. Is the answer. It said understood. Before I begin a non-negotiable performance-driven 6 months plan, it's going to ask you a few questions. So the questions are here. For instance, production baseline reality check. How many transactions did you close last 12 months? What is your average monthly production right now? What is your average price point per transaction? And it keep asking you questions to narrow down. Here's another question I was guessing it's going to come up, which is the kind of prospecting you're interested to do. Now, remember, you can add anything to this as much as you want. You can even ask, give me the list of 2 books that can help me through this journey. Or you can say with mindset, give me the schedule that start from 6 a.m. all the way to 6 p.m. And it would close it to that gap. And or you can ask for mindset, give me some strong affirmation so I can repeat every morning. You can break it down as details as you want. And at the end, you can ask it to give it to you the daily schedule. And you can also ask to give me a way to track my progress. And you can at the end, you can always say, make a Microsoft Word downloadable format. And it would give you a downloadable format of Microsoft Word or PDF that you can just download it and you go through it. So ChatGPT is very powerful, but as I said, you have to create a background. You have to give it an identity of who it is and the direction you want it to think. And if you are not crazy about thinking big, you can pick another person's that is thinking daily practicality or thinking very aggressive social activities. Design it the way you want it, and it would give you unbelievable, an amazing result. I hope this helps, and all the best. And just go do some practice to see what is the most efficient and effective way of using ChatGPT. All the best, and hope to see you sometime soon.